Hey traders, John Howell here, officialjohnhowell.com. In this video, a bit of a market update on the S&P 500, Dow Jones, Russell, and also the Nasdaq. Might have a bit of a look at gold as well too. Why not, eh? Had made a bit of money on that way, so let's check out gold as well. So let's get into it. Alright, so let's get straight into it on the markets. Alright, so we're looking at the markets right now, and we're looking at the S&P 500. Okay, so looking at the S&P 500, and what we do see is, I do see right now we're actually at the very top. We're almost, you can see here, right, almost a few points shy of making a new high there. It's like, come on, pulling teeth, you know what I mean? Like, is it gonna make a new high or not? I'm actually hoping it does. You know what I mean? I'm hoping it does, and it may look like it wants to. It actually does look like it wants to do. You know, you've got very strong moving up. Yes, we are got the stochastics over here where we are right now. The market's up where it is right now. But man, this thing looks strong. You know what I mean? Looking where we are right now on the stochastics, we could talk every single time we got down here on the stochastics. That's been a major turning point for the last number of years, and so right now we're running back up towards that high. You know, I do see us breaking that high. You know, why not? You know what I mean? Why would the market run down like that, completely run up, break past these resistance levels, right up towards a high here, and not make a new high? Like, really? It's and this is the one. This is the 1, 2, 3, 4th time now. 5th. You're basically always at this massive area of resistance. I'm saying, why not break the resistance and make a new high? You know what I mean? So. I actually reckon over this week we actually will make a new high. That's the S&P 500. Dow Jones, same thing, but man, it's way off its high. You know what I mean? Its highs is like another 1% to the high side. You know what I mean? So if I bring up the trend lines, you can see what's happening here on Dow Jones. Had a little small day, little sideways day. Stochastics pointing over. But it just doesn't want to go down, does it? You know what I mean? It had a little down day here, a little volatile down day here, and now we had another kick back up through here. It's trying to push higher. You know, if you're looking at trend lines and as such, it's actually broken trend lines through here. It's holding that trend line now where it is right now. We're actually basically at the top of a channel, so to speak, and we do have a lot of resistance through there. So I would say that it's likely to run back up and hit these highs up here at least. You know what I mean? And then continue breaking up from new highs. I would say it's been in a massive sideways channel for this whole year. And you know, let's actually break out. Let's actually do something. You know what I mean? Well, I wanted to anyway, because I'm in a funky different strategy on the SPY right now, and I just wanted to go somewhere. Right now, looking at the Russell actually had a pullback, and this is actually not surprising to me at all. I've been saying, you know, I actually expected a pullback in a lot of the markets actually, and Russell pulled back, so I'm going to take credit for that. All right. So what's happening right now? Russell came back. It's where it is right now. I reckon we have another down day in Russell. You notice we're actually, oh man, excuse me. You notice that we're actually having a bit of resistance where we are right now, breaking through down. If you're into the Fibonacci levels as well too, then let's see if I can get a Fibonacci retracement from high to low, and you can actually see that this here rejected at the 61.8. That simply says this to me. If we do, we're at the 61.8 right now. Okay. Now look at this here. I want to show you something really cool. Okay. So right now, this is the high up here. Okay. This is the high up here. And so we've done that there. Okay. And let's just flip this around. Let's go from the high side down to the low side. Okay. High side down to the low side, and we can see this point through here. So this is the point through here. All right, I'm going to take that off through there. That's the 61.8 right there as well too. Okay. Now why I'm saying that is that if we do break, if we break this high here, if it stops and then turns around and breaks this high here, we're going to new highs. If it breaks this here, we're going to at least low here, or we're breaking new low and we're going back down to here. Okay. So back down towards these levels down the bottom here. Yeah, so around this triangle. So that's what I do see here, okay, guys. So on the Russell, if it breaks down and it doesn't and it fails to hold this, we're breaking this low here that it made, and we're gonna go down towards this box through here. If it breaks this level here and goes up, we're racing towards new highs. Okay, so that's what I see there on the Russell, and I've actually got a bearish trade on one of the Russell stocks anyway, so get on down. And the Nasdaq has just been a bullet out of a gate. Bullet, and it's made gaps like there's no gaps tomorrow. It's continued to be bullish. It's continued to stay up there. Yes, we are due for a pullback, and yes, I do believe we're likely to get a pullback soon. And actually, you know what? Let me just take these Bollinger Bands off, because I don't use the Bollinger Bands to actually trade entry with. I use them for a funky strategy that I don't really use them as. Let's take them off so it's not on the screen. So, yes, we are due for a pullback, and I do see that we're likely to get that. But you know, a pullback towards this support level is something that that I do expect. Looking at that there. You know, but if you bring up the weekly chart, you can see this thing's continuing to just be a beautiful masterpiece when it comes to trading. Now, look at this here. Okay, if I bring this up right here, right now, one thing I'm noticing here, you can see this high here is actually there's a bit of a sort of divergence going on there on the stochastics. What does that mean? I don't know. It doesn't mean something, maybe. But it's just saying that the stochastics here are saying that something else is not going on right here. So, but in that being said, guys, Nasdaq has been a bullet out of a gate, and that's mainly due to Google. You know, if you look at Google, who had obviously a bit of a sideways day, but if you look at Google, that's the reason why Nasdaq's been going through the roof, mainly because of stocks like that. Make sense? All right, so just quickly, let's go through a few other things here as well, too, guys. Let's have a look here. Right now, you can see on the SPY, it ran up, rejected off the resistance, and now it's gone a bit sideways. You know, we do have a bit of a gap here that it made as well, too. So, are we likely to fill that gap? We do have a gap here as well, too, that it wants to try and fill. Yeah, and I actually think, why not make new highs? You know what I mean? Like, why not actually make new highs? We're almost there. So it's trying to do a bit of a reversal here. If I look at, say, the 4 hourly chart, we're in the 4 hourly chart. We're trying to get a bit of reversal. We've been pegged up here for quite some time, and it's just going sideways. I would say based on where the stochastics are right now, we are pegged, and I actually honestly believe we run for new highs. You know, it may come down and close this gap through here just short term, but I believe we're going to turn around long term over the next week, turn around and then at least make a run for new highs on the S&P. You know what I mean? So that's what I do see there on SPY. Looking at gold. Gold has had an absolute thumping of a day, and I'm happy about that because I had a funky strategy where if it went up, I made a lot of money. If it went down, I made a lot of money. I got out with a really nice trade this morning, so I'm cool with that. It did something, and I made money, and I'm out this morning and made a really good profit out of that one. So on with the next one. So that's what's happening now with Google. With gold, it came down, but one thing that I do see when it comes to this one is, if I show you here, that if I go back to the weekly chart, we can actually see that we have a few areas. We have this support line through here, and we have this support line through there as well too. So that's where we're at right now. There's a couple levels of support where we are right now, and this level of support down here, which is this one over here. If I just let me just bring this up a little bit, and then zoom, see if we can go in a little bit more. Let's go in a bit more. So you can see these couple of lows, this low here and this low here, is where it actually had troubles in the past. So that's where it's at right now. You know, and it looks like it's down to 105. This is obviously GLD. You know, obviously gold got hammered itself as well too. So that's the reason why it's down so much. Big gap down. You know, are we likely to continue down? I don't know whether we're likely to continue down. That's the reason why I got out of my position as well too, and I just got out flat and could make a nice profit because of that as well too. Okay, but we are at a level of support where we are right now, and we are going to the next level of support is down here at 102 as well too. So that's what I look at there on gold. Anyway, guys, that's it for me. That's a bit of a market update for you. Let's see what happens on the S&P 500. Lots of volatile times, markets moving, things are happening, and it's a really good time to make profits if you know what you are doing, okay? So amongst all that, guys, make sure that you are having the 4 key skills amongst anything. Don't just take what I've just said in this video as what you should be doing. Make sure that you've got, your emotional mastery is in place, your focus and stuff like that. You've got a good trading system, your money management, trading management. All those things makes a good trader, not just one trading technique. Make sense? All right, traders, I'm out of here. This is John Howell here from officialjohnhowell.com. Remember, success can be yours if you go claim it. So step up, take massive action, and face your fears today.